Hello and welcome back to another installment of PokeFodder, and today I want to do a spotlight video on Shaymin Sky Forme. I didn't really do a spotlight on Landform yesterday, although if you missed yesterday's video, I went over what I thought the best Mega Evolutions were to run with Shaymin Landform, because the Landform has the potential to give you unlimited Mega Evolutions. And I will go into more detail on Landform, but today is Sky Forme's time to shine, if you will. Also, want to mention, late last night for me anyways, I think the match started around 11 p.m. my time, and it went until after midnight. I did take on H2O Queen in the content creators tournament that I'm hosting. Wild, crazy games, definitely worth checking out. I will say, because it was so late, and I live streamed it, but there's not any sound at all, I don't think, for the first game. And then I kind of just put on some low music in the background. Obviously that late at night people are sleeping, and so I couldn't narrate the game, but it's definitely worth checking out if you are interested in those results. I will hopefully remember to put the link here, but even if I don't remember to put the link here, there will be a link in the description below. And make sure that you go check out H2O Queen's video. Her content is really good. I think she live streamed it as well. Show her some love. The more people that we have covering the game, whether it be on YouTube or Twitch, the bigger the game gets. The bigger the game gets, it's better for everybody. So go show them some love. I am in the semifinals against, I want to say it's Kranich, but I believe he's in the Gamer Latino clan. And my next opponent for the opportunity to advance into the championship round, it just passed over 4.2K. So I have my work cut out for me just to make it to the championship of my own tournament. But so far, so good. Go check those out. Just play your own music when you're watching it. And you can even watch it on like 1x or 2x speed if you want to catch that. But definitely go show H2O Queen some love. She is really good ambassador for the Pokemon Duel community. And now, the reason why you guys are here is you guys want to know about Shaymin Sky Forme. I do have that Sparkle booster. It's going to be cracking open soon. So I'm kind of actually just going to stall out for the next 90 seconds. If we look, I'm so dumb. Like yesterday in the video, it says right up at the top, Espeon team. And I'm like, oh, I don't know which team I am. I can't tell if I'm Espeon or Umbreon. But it's right there. This team event has been probably the most lopsided team event since the first one, where everybody went Charizard and it was just a complete clean sweep. When Team Espeon finally got to level 7, which just happened a couple of hours ago from when I'm recording this, I went ahead and cracked open a boatload of my 4th boosters over here. And I will tell you, they have totally nerfed these 4th boosters over here. I remember the first time I did it, and I think Rico did a video on it, maybe even a live stream, I don't remember, but he did touch on this topic. You could crack open probably with a 7x booster, you could crack open probably 6 to 8 of these 4th boosters and have all your 2,000 points. And now I'm getting at 7x, I'm getting, I think 105 was the lowest and 147 was the highest. I think 120 something, 126 or something was the only other points that I received with the enhancer on it. So definitely have nerfed those. I will say, if you follow me on Twitter, you already know this, but I've already opened one of these Sparkle boosters, and I got the Alien Espeon right off the bat. And that makes me, on the one hand, I'm happy and it's cool because I have this really rare figure that's hard to get in my collection now. At the same time, I really want the red Gyarados and I don't have it. I've opened in the 2 times that we've had the team event where red Gyarados was an option in these Sparkle Boosters. I've opened between 8 and 10, I haven't counted them exactly, but between 8 and 10 Sparkle Boosters, and there's no red Gyarados. And then the very first Sparkle Booster I open happens to be the alien, and I call it alien because it definitely looks like an alien. But here we go, let's crack this thing open, see if maybe we can get 2 of them. Orange lights are good, blue lights are not good. So Geofarig, Larvitar, Rare Metal Rare, and 8 times team points. I don't have all of my team points, but I think I'm within, I don't even know. I'm within like 70 something at this point. If we go look, yeah. So 72, I guess. No, we're almost there. Not worried about it at all. 8 duels, 6 wins. But let's go into talk about Sky Forme here. Now that we have that cracked open, another one ready to go. Homeboy Sky Forme. It is a grass flying type that is a figure UX. 3 MP. It has the ability of Thankfulness. This Pokemon can MP move over non-flying type Pokemon on the field. While this Pokemon is on the field, 1 MP or lower Pokemon on your bench, and 1 MP or lower Pokemon within 2 steps of this Pokemon gain plus 1 MP. When this Pokemon becomes frozen, or when it is knocked out, this Pokemon changes its form to land form, if possible. Let's look at the wheel. Q wheel switch. 28 wheel slice of Seed Flare that hits for 70 damage. If there are any poisoned and or noxious Pokemon, this damage is multiplied by the number of those Pokemon. It also removes the poison and noxious condition from all Pokemon. You're going to get 1 crack at this if there are 2 poison figures. If there's 1 poison figure, 70 times 1 is still 70. It's very much like Kartana. If there are 2 poison figures, 70 times 2, you can do the math. That is your 140. The caveat to that is after you do the 140, and it's probably going to be a winning roll for you, more than likely, all the poisoned figures are going to be wiped clean and not have their poison condition anymore. So it's kind of a mixed bag there with, yeah, that's good, but maybe you wanted those figures to be poisoned. You have a 32 wheel slice of Quick Attack 40, a 4 wheel slice of Miss. This is at level 1, so at level 5, there will be no miss. A 28 wheel slice of Dazzling Gleam that hits for 79. Opposing Pokemon adjacent to this Pokemon spin, and if they spin a gold tack, they are knocked out. Not going to be super useful in the current meta. There's not a lot of purple, so there's not a lot of gold to go along with that, if that makes sense. You still have your Tapu Kokos, which are pretty prevalent, but a lot of people don't level up the gold. And I want to say that's like a 32 wheel slice of gold. So, you know, like a 1/3 chance of getting the passive knockout on that. Other than that, you might run into the Zapdos. You know, there's a Zoros. Rayquaza is another one that you'll see with gold. And that's kind of, off the top of my head, that's kind of everything that I can think of that is super prominent in today's meta where you can get that passive knockout. If I were to level up this figure, I honestly don't know where I would go. Not the Quick Attack. Quick Attack is not, the 40 gold is not what I would be leveling up. I guess it would have to be the Dazzling Gleam. And I don't know. I don't feel good about any of them. Now, my concern with this figure, and I think the figure is just okay. I don't know why it's a UX. I mean, if we look at this This is super expensive. It is, I want to say, like 389,000 ingots to make level 5. And then another 750 Carmonite to make level 10. And I don't know that you would even want to make this level 10 because I don't know what you would increase, and I really don't know what you would decrease. As a runner, its survivability is not great. It does have the option of changing forms, but then you lose a runner that has the ability to move over figures, and I don't know that land form is an improvement over Sky Forme. Now, with all this being said, I'm using it in a deck, and it's okay. I think there are probably other builds that are better, but I don't know why UX, because Xerneas has the same type of ability of increasing MPs, and it is an EX. Now with Xerneas, you have to be next to the figure in order to gain the 1 MP or whatever, but it also harms your opponent's runners that are 3 MP, they go down to 2 MP. Shaymin Sky Forme is actually going to benefit your opponent because if they have a 1 MP figure within 2 spaces of Sky Forme, they're going to gain the 1 MP buff as well. So while yes, it is nice being able to have Celesteela be 2 MP off the bench, I don't know about the trade-off. It's like you're helping your opponent as much as you're helping you. And I don't know that that's always a good thing. In fact, anytime you're helping your opponent, I don't know that that's a good thing at all. If we look at Corsola, Corsola is a rare figure. And it gives water types that are 1 MP an additional MP boost. Now, the difference with that is Corsola itself is 1 MP. And it can't move over other figures, but there is the precedent set for other figures giving your own figures an MP boost that aren't UX. You know, we already have Shuppet, you know, and in some cases Shuppet might actually be a better 3 MP figure that can move over things. Rotom, which is a rare, is probably a better figure if you're going to use, if you're thinking of Sky Forme as a figure you want to use as a runner with passover ability. Definitely Coco is for sure better at that. Rotom is probably better at that as well. Rotom has that nice purple. You have Shuppet, which has a fairly large purple that's going to leave a burn. Now, Rotom and Shuppet are both extremely weak on their wide attacks, and this is substantially stronger than that. So it's a give and take, and I don't know that what you give is justifiable for the UX class level on this figure. Now, with all of that being said, let's go look at feature duels. We'll look at new figures, and we'll see if anybody... Okay, so D. Janelle here is running a 2 Celesteela at level 10. That is an absolute monster. With Sky Forme, and Bygone is running Sky Forme. Let's see. We have Mouse is running Sky Forme. Okay, so we've got a few different options here. And I haven't looked at these, you can tell. And then I can't pronounce this one. But that's actually a really interesting build. So we're going to watch this one first. This 3800 player should crush this 3300 player. And as you can tell, I haven't watched this. But let's see. We've got 3 options. Let's watch through these games. And we will see if Sky Forme gets involved in any of them. Sky Forme is not going to be able to move over any of his opponent's figures because he can't move over flying types. Mr. Mime is low-key a really nice figure, and no one ever talks about it. We may have to do a spotlight on Mr. Mime. We have the basic triple Swablu, triple Altaria deck. going to be aggressive and go for the Moongeist Beam. Didn't get it. And in fact, they are going to get hammered. Ouch. 105 to 50. Lunala got a little bit of its own medicine there. So here comes Sky Forme. Very interesting attack here. Oh. Okay. That had to be a calculated attack there. I'm not sure what the calculation was on it. But, and they're even running the plate that goes with Sky Forme. So now Land Form can actually turn back into Sky Forme. And that is a level 10 Shaymin Land Form. I'm not sure what strat they're running here. Hopefully I figured out before this video is over. I'm going to look kind of dumb. 180. Like our blue player here is heavily invested in the Swablu Altaria deck. Psychic Flamethrower just is going to crush that. That deck that the blue guy is running is definitely better than a 3300 deck. Terrakion still rolling Protect, even though its blue Protect got cut in half with this most recent update. Seed Flare is not going to get the job done again. This doesn't look good for the red team. Moongeist Beam, that's going to be a winning roll finally. That might be the first winning roll that they have had. It is the very first winning roll, and I'm sure there's 2 max revives. Oh, man. And red team is not deterred. It is going to just absolutely get hammered yet again by the Dragon Dance and Flamethrower combo. Gonna max revive our Land Form again. And Land Form does have the 3-star purple that'll bring figures out of the PC. So acting as another max revive. Ooh, Perish Song. Lucky. Lucky dodge there. That would have been bad. Shiny. Ooh, ouch. Shiny Ray looks like he's level 1 with all that mess. And I'm just going to say that this still does not look good for the red team. I'm not sure how red team is going to battle their way out of this. That Swablu is going to roll pretty much dodge nonstop. The only chance you really have is to roll Cotton Guard into the 10 attack. Okay, so that happens. And it barely wins. And out it's going to come again, probably right back down the lane. I don't know if red has any more max revives left. I don't think they do. That's probably not going to be a winning roll. And now Mr. Mime is going to get surrounded. Oh no. Interesting. He needs to roll the healing flowers. Oh, and the dodge goes down. That's okay. It allows him to get his Lunala back on the board. Neutral turn there. Definitely going for those healing flowers. Synthesis is not going to work. Perish Song would be terrible. Boy, this does not look good at all. And it hasn't looked good yet. That is a heavily, heavily, heavily invested in Altaria deck there. Ooh. Okay, the blue came in handy there. We're going to take the curse off of the Tapu Lele. Yee. Uh-oh. Oh, man. That was a super lucky dodge. That should have been GG for poor landform. Not going to lie there. So now he's going to take his landform. Going to remove the curse marker by going to Sky Forme. And then protect it, I guess, is what's going on. Oh. Another Perish song. Okay, so now he set up the surround on... He has his choice. Wait, but this one has Perish, doesn't it? This one's cursed, I believe. This could be a banish. No, because he can't go over flying type. Never mind. That's unfortunate. He could have used a banish right there. Now, he's going to have the option to... and that's going to be a banish right there with the double Psy Shock. Tapu Lele coming in clutch. Okay. Wow. Another unfortunate dodge. What's he setting up here? Oh no, he just got his Sky Forme cursed. Is he just stalling? Or did he jump over to hide him now? I wonder if that made him change his plans. Though he did have one more max revive left. Interesting. Oh boy. Does he have gold block? No, but he does have double chance. Rayquaza, I believe, can actually win this roll. Let's see. No. I don't know why we're respinning this, because I don't think you have any rolls that win. So the... oh, Fly would have put him on goal. So the 3800 player goes down to the triple Swablu, triple Altaria deck that really has no business being at 3300. That's very surprising. Let's go back up here and we will watch Foot Job and Day Janelle, and then we'll probably check out In-Mouse as well, and we will see how this works. So what you're going to see different in this one is you're actually going to see the buff from Shaymin Sky Forme come into play, I'm sure. So he's going to make no mistake. He's just going to go cover goal. There's your 2 MP off the bench. And it's going to continue to be 2 MP as long as it's within 2 spaces of Sky Forme. Tapu Koko is going to go after Sky Forme. That's going to be more than enough. And now Tapu Koko is threatening goal. And the Sky Forme changed into land form. So this is... I don't run the land form with my Sky Forme. But now this is consecutive matches where they have. So maybe that's a better strategy than what I'm running and something that I should look into. I kind of like keeping my Sky Forme. Purple is going to be good against Muddy Water there. Or gold is going to be good against Muddy Water, and it's still good. And our Shaymin Sky Forme decks are not faring well. That's an interesting play by Foot Job to bring Lunala right up next to Celesteela. He does have the Zoro to switch out to. These rolls, man. Okay, but he does end up getting the Rendezvous on the re-roll there. And he's going to... So we have blue, Foot Job here, is going to bring back his Zoro with Mega Ampharos. Janelle is going for 4,100 here. Beacon Light removes weight off of everybody. Double Ampharos is going to go down, the first of the double Ampharos. Now it'll be interesting. Does he bring back a Celesteela? No. He chooses to bring back Feeny and attack Coco. I probably would not have attacked Coco just because if you roll miss, you probably lose the game there. It worked out, but Coco's going to come right back out. He's going to put Tapu Fini in the way. Now that was a major, major misplay. If you have the double Ampharos, you do not want to get it next to Celesteela, because if you lose your Ampharos, you don't have a way to bring back your figures. That was a pretty big misplay, if I believe. Wow, 108 low sweep. And Team Red is going to bring out land form. I don't think D. Janelle has. Wait, he just rocket righted. But I don't know what. Oh, did he rocket right up next to the goal? I guess that's what it was. He's going to get the knockout of Zapdos. This is not looking good for Foot Job. I think Foot Job might have got a little overextended. Wait. Oh, he did Bright Powder. Okay. I was like, why didn't he re-roll? But he did Bright Powder. So we've seen two games. Landform, or Skyform, has been knocked out pretty quickly in both of them. We will check out one more. Which one? We're going to check out In-Mouse, who is running Celesteela and Aggron, both 1 MP figures. So we've gotten to a point where a year ago for sure, 6 weeks ago probably, nobody ran any 1 MP figures. And now we've got decks with 2 1 MP figures. Brutal Swing. It's going to throw him back one. Aggron's really nice at stopping the rush. The Skyform doesn't really help Aggron initially, because Aggron was going to be 2 MP off the bench anyways. But the fact that he is 2 MP at this point is because of the Sky buff. Sky is definitely going to get the knockout of Speed Form here. Okay. Now he's going to threaten goal with the... Oh, and he attacked Coco. Interesting play. Dazzling Gleam is not going to be good there, although he could get the passive of the... Nope. No gold. And his Sky form is going to switch over into land form as well. I would actually be interested to know what the thought is behind switching over, unless D-Mouse... Let's see if we can stop this. Unless D-Mouse is running... Well, that's going to be the KO of Gengar. Yeah. Because Heavy Slam stops 3 MP figures. Does he have... Okay, so he has Mega Ampharos times 2, but not Mega Aggron. Okay. Well, let's continue our playback. Speed form's going to come down. Okay, he chooses to go with that. Now, I believe if there's nobody in your PC, you can pull out of their PC. Probably going to get the switch here. We do. I think you'd rather lose a Speed form than you would a Zoro. But his Zoro's going to survive, just get knocked out. Not knocked out of the match or sent to Ultra Space. That's going to be a winning roll for sure against Speed Form. And he's going to have Mega Ampharos on the... Oh, no, because he's not on the entry point. So never mind. Take care of Speed Form yet again. And Ampharos de-evolved out of the Mega because Landform wasn't on the entry point. Aggron will probably come out here. Go straight for the attack, gets Protect. If some of you have been watching my channel for a while, I think I did a video, if not at least talked about using double Coco and banishing doing melee on one of your Coco and making Aggron 3 MP. Because it is really difficult to play around, and especially difficult to play around when it's 3 MP. It makes it even harder when you can move around and over everything, and yeah, just put your opponent in some tricky situations. So he's going to use the plate to go back to Sky Form, take over the entry point. He's going to get attacked. And this is what I mean about the durability. Like, it's just not there. The only role that it can win against Zoro is going to be the 50. And now it's going to go back down to land form as it goes to the PC. Zoro's going to attack Nihilego. Call signal, but I don't think he has anything in Ultra Space. So many double Ampharos plates out there right now. It's crazy. I mean, and why not? It's better than Max Revive. It means you have to kill... You probably have to kill close to knockout, you know, anywhere from... Depending on how long the game lasts. But in a normal game, probably like 15 to 20% more of your opponent's figures to get the same result. Aggron's going to cause a lot of problems being up there. I wonder if an Aggron and Vibrava deck would be viable. Like, you could really mess up your opponent moving around the board. That's going to take over the entry point. Zoro has, you know... Ooh, and there's the 50. If he rolls cross counter, he's good. And he does. Shiny Gengar. Neutral turn there. Okay. So now he has a figure in Ultra Space. I wonder if he attacks Coco. He does attack Coco. It's a good play. It's going to get the KO there. Even if he had landed Call Signal, then Nihilego would have come back, and then Nihilego would have been instantly surrounded, sent back into Ultra Space, and we'd be in this situation that we're at right now. Formosa is going to be able to take out Cross Counter, and that is going to leave Gengar with one turn to save the game. And he gets it. He gets it and gets iced in the process. Oh, man, what if he gets sent to Ultra Space as well? Ooh, interesting, the fly. That was interesting. Oh, no. Wow. Did not see that coming. All right. Well, there you go. There's your review of Shaymin Sky Forme, and then 3 feature duels on the figure. And everybody's running it with Landform. If you guys know in the comments, tell me why either why it is or why you think they ran Landform with it instead of just keeping it as Sky Forme, because it gets knocked out anyways. It's not like it gets knocked out and it stays where it was and changes form, which is what the black and white Curums do. When they get knocked out, they de-splice, and then your Resh or your Zek come back from from being banished and go back to the bench, and your Curum maintains that same placement that you had with your black or white Curum. But because Sky Forme doesn't maintain the same place and just change forms, I'm interested to know, why do you think, or do you know why they are changing, why they're running it like that? It seems like it might be a waste of a plate slot. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. I think Sky Forme is overpriced or overvalued at a UX. I can totally see it being an EX figure. I don't see the value of what it does that makes it a UX. And because of that, I would say it's probably not worth investing in. And you guys know me, I pretty much level up all my figures, and I still haven't convinced myself to level up that figure. So that should tell you a lot. Even though I am, if you'll look at my deck, like this is the deck I'm running in League, I am running it, but I still don't think it's worth investing in. The no miss is nice, true, but other than that, I think almost 400,000 ingots for no miss is a little too much for what you get. That's all I've got for today, so until next time.